Oh, right. Hey, what's up, guys? Just welcome back to Fate Extella, the Umbral Star, and we got quite a bit of a different startup screen. The first two, we got a daytime start screen with Altera. We got a rather beautiful galaxy. I quite like it. AV6 to Gogeta. Yeah, sorry, I had to delay 5 minutes because I had to go pee. Yeah, last time we started Altera's route, got captured. We saw MC split her, person into body, mind, soul. And now we're kind of sort of being forced into working for Altera. And we left off with having gotten a Skandar and about to go fight Jean. And I'm interested to see how we're gonna convince Jean to work for Altera. Because, a Skandar makes sense to a degree. But Jean makes, no sense to me, so we'll see how that's gonna work. Cause that yeah, we'll see. But let's get into it. Continue. Bye. Yeah, anyway, it's no discussion to be had. Actually, let's see what happens if we talk to her. Okay, that's just that. Alright, let's go. Let's go see what we're gonna do about Jean. No side missions. Yeah, normal, why not? When you stop being a punk trying to destroy the planet. Or I guess it's just yes, yeah. Yeah, sure you will. Yeah, interesting how she gives Jean the option of fleeing.
名高き征服王を制したと聞き及びましたが、ここまでの力を持っているとはさすがと言うべきでしょうか。優勢の先兵。
Yeah, she's pretty tough.
そのすべてを奪わんとする者。
なるほど。次なるトップサーバントはお前というわけか。
Yeah.
旧国の聖女、ジャンヌ・ダルク。 故国ならざるセラフをも救わんとするか。無駄なことだ。
I mean, she's a servant right now, so this is technically sort of. I mean, it's not really her homeland, but she still resides here. So I mean, following the King of Conquerors, here comes the Holy Maiden of the Nation of Salvation. Her true name is Jeanne d'Arc, a world-famous hero from France's 100 Years' War. Even if I'm stored away in the ring, I can feel her hidden power from here. If the King of Conqueror's intensity is like an onrushing tank, the Holy Maiden is like a flow of cool, clear water. Beautiful, but also intense. After all, enough water can bring down a mountain. True. Okay, my controller disconnected, but I charged it last night and this morning, so it shouldn't be dot. It just instantly disconnected again. There is no way. No. No. I charged you. Okay. Mouse and key it is, I suppose. I literally had it plugged in for like 2 hours last night, and okay, well, whatever. enough water, I can bring down a mountain.
英雄としてのお前は多くの命を奪い救ったのだろう。だが所詮はその程度だ。
I mean, I suppose.
私は文明を破壊する天の使い。たとえ貴様が津波になろうと我が猛威を崩すことはできない。
We'll see about that. I mean, we definitely know she won't because we know she ends up working for you, but still, you know, never know until she tries, right? Never know.
従うのなら殺しはしない。トップサーバントであれば使い道もあるだろうか
I
ら
mean, obviously, this isn't what convinces her. I would hope.
私に下れと。ムーンセルから伝達された情報とはいささかイメージが違いますね、あなたは。ですがそれは無駄な降伏勧告です。月の王権たるレガリアを有してはいませんが、私にはこのクラスがある。
Yeah. Maybe if... You know... Why would the Moon Cell not summon all these top servants at once? Like, find a group of them who would be willing to work together and send them all at once. Why would you go one at a time? That's what doesn't make sense. Is the Moon Cell trying to get the Earth destroyed? Like, I don't...
本来であれば聖杯戦争を管轄裁定するためにこそエクストラクラスを与えられた身ですが、今はこの力を戦いのために使いましょう。アルテラ、あなたの全てを封じるために。
Resources? I mean... But that doesn't make sense though because... Okay, sure. It can only summon so many top servants, like, at a single time. But... I don't know, take like 2 weeks and summon them every couple days and then gather a force and so, I don't know. Because like they all end up summoned at some point anyway.
そうか。そこで殺すと口にしないのは貴様の心情なのだろうな。甘い考えだが、戦場でその甘さを徹底できる者は真の強者であることを私は知っている。そういう戦士も地上にはいたからだ。いいだろう。愉快な心持ちになったぞ、ジャンヌ・ダルク。まずはその聖なるものを私は破壊しよう。
どうでしょう。あなたは本当に世界のすべてを破壊できますか？
Yeah, Jean, we'll find out about that, won't we?
無論だ。であるからこそムーンセルはお前たちを使わしたのだからな。
Oh damn, yeah, so yeah, hers just gets straight into it, huh?
覚悟するがいい。私は止められない。
どうです。
私は止められない。その文明
抵抗は無意味です。おとなしく下りなさい。
Jean, we're like wailing on you. What do you mean? Leave while we can. Like you're actively getting your ass beat. What are you on about?
少し手を抜いてますよ。
Ow, Paul. Maybe now's the time for this. Okay, you know, maybe I shouldn't have spoke too soon about beating you. You know, that may have been my fault.
もう私は死を恐れない。命続く限り敵を潰す。主よ、我が旗に力を。そこだ。何の消えろ。
Alright, that was like the shortest. That was like the shortest chapter. Okay, no, I don't think we're done. Okay. I was gonna say, this would be really, really short if that was it. A storm hits. No, more than that. I'm getting chills. Even locked away in this ring, I can feel them. An overpowering existence is coming very close. Gilgamesh? Someone like the King of Conquerors? No, not at all. And not like Jeanne d'Arc either. In the blur between that instant and the next, a hellish rain drills straight into the ground all around us. Oh, this is quite the duo ship. Oh damn, he doesn't even care if he hits Jeanne? Gil! Gil, she's your ally! I guess Gil wouldn't care, huh? Gil, you little shit. Not really.
よもや貴様ら自らが至上の英霊であるとでもムーンセルの水郷にも困ったものよなならば俺が貴様ら雑種に拝謁の光栄を与えてやる
I do not like the Gil's face. Like his like 3D, model's face. I don't know what they did to him, but he is chopped as hell. I don't know what the hell they did, but that's not Gil. I don't know who that is, but it's not Gil.
Nanda, ザコを率いる雑種はすでに戦意喪失か。だが、もう一匹は騎乗よな。
A little bit.
この俺の姿を目にしてなお、果敢にも刃を向けてみせるとはな。どしがたいアホか。でなければなんだ？なあ、雑種もどき。
Yeah, we'll see who's the mongrel Gil. We'll see.
時を無駄に消費するな。口を開いても構わんと言っているのだぞ。俺はすこぶる機嫌が良い。貴様次第ではさらなる宝剣をくれてやる程度にはな。何しろセラフがこの手の揺らぎを起こすのは珍しい。あまりにもキーであったがゆえ、何？わざわざ教会を切り裂いて出向いてやったのだ。
So the moon cell didn't summon Gil. He just. Wait, what boundary is he talking about? Did he just force himself out of the Throne of Heroes to come see what was happening? What is he?
わかるか雑種。万に一つの光栄を貴様らは得ているのだ。
CCC reference.
これを喜ばずして何を喜ぶ。
Yeah, I need to do his route. I mean, I need to do all the CCC character routes at some point. Gil hides in the imaginary number space from CCC. Oh. Oh, why would he do that? Huh. Yeah, when Extra Record comes out, I do the other two. Honestly, I might do Saber's route again when Record comes out, to be honest. I might just do all of them. I'll have to replay CCC with the other three characters. Because, yeah, I miss some context for... I mean, I guess not really, but kind of.
自らの手で限界を。
Yeah.
そんなことはありえるはずがありません。いかにトップサーバントといえども。
I'm at a loss for words. I'm as stunned as she is. That golden heroic spirit's presence is overpowering, and he hasn't even revealed his true name yet. If I still had my memories, I might have known his origin. I try to see what I can sense, but all I can perceive is an enormous projection of noble phantasms, just like in that rain.
単独での限界、ありえざる事象、それが何だというのだ。
That, you know, it's a fair point.
私は戦う者、殺戮の機械だ。立ちはだかるならば
You'll kill it
破壊する。
or destroy it.
古い文明の匂いがする。お前は人間よりの真っ当な命の流れに担いな。
Yeah, something like that,
黄
yeah.
金の鎧と無限の宝具、これに該当するサーバントは一機のみ。呼ばれもせずに現れたか、英雄王。
英雄王、世界最古の英雄ギルガメッシュ。
Oldest hero, if you don't count the fact you can summon gods as heroic. I mean, yes, technically they're defined as divine spirits, not heroic spirits, so I guess not quite the same thing, but if we're going basing it off like servants, and I guess technically the gods would be the, but yeah. But yeah, as far as like, well, I mean, he's mostly human enough. Yeah, first human hero, or oldest human hero that we can summon in Fate. Obviously, maybe that might be retconned eventually. Who knows, but yeah. Basically.
匂いとは優勢のしもべらしい野蛮さよ。食うことのみに執着する獣のようではないか。だがその言葉、貴様の比類なき肉体に免じて受け取ろう。
Okay, unparalleled, okay.
褐色の戦士よ、星に刻まれた伝承がまことか否か、俺に見せてみるがいい。
The King of Heroes, Gilgamesh. That's the name of the hero from the oldest epic known to man. The first human to have his deeds passed on in legend. He was a cruel king who reigned in the city of Uruk, collected every treasure and even defied the gods. How could this be? Even by top servant standards, he's incomparable. Any wizard in the Holy Grail War would know his name. Hell, I've lost my memories and even I remember him now. It's no good. We can't possibly beat him. And yet Altera still has her sword raised.
戦士文明の末端、私の足から逃れた末裔風情が大きな口を叩くな。
そうか、やはり破壊しか知らぬのか。よいぞ、俺を飽きさせるな。
Alright, Gil, you asked for it, and you got it. Yeah, be like my Extella movers, huh? Feel good? Feel good on your body? I bet it does. Let's self-buff right quick. I mean, you did your best, Sean. You were just up against literal monsters. It's unfortunate, but you know, it happens. Oh, Gilly boy. How about no? How about we don't? Yeah. Dodge your attack. What now, huh? Gilgamesh strikes without hesitation or mercy. He's no doubt aware that Altera fights for the Umbral Star, but he has no qualms about catching his own soldiers in the crossfire. I mean, if they were actual, like, human soldiers that were his subjects under his command, he might care. But since they're just programs, he's like, meh. The amount of artillery he's laying down would be terrifying just to watch. And here we are in the thick of it. In a sense, I'm more frightened of him than I am of Altera. A relentless destroyer. In those terms, they're both the same. I should have seen it sooner.
どうした？あの姿にはならぬのか？小生意気にも俺を散らすか？白い巨人になれば俺を圧倒できよう。英霊もどき程度では物足りん。遠慮はいらぬ。さあ、何もかも破壊し尽くすがいい。
She unleashes...
怪物の類にさしたる興味はないが、こと人類の完全なる破壊者ともなれば話は別だ。
I don't think you really want that, Gil. I don't think you do.
かつて神を殺した巨人、地表を蹂躙したおぞましき者、まさに我がエアを抜くにふさわしい。
Are you gonna do it? I would think not. But hey, you never know if it's that desperate. The King of Heroes is right. Altera broke a sweat against the King of Conquerors, and here she's up against a wall. If she really can transform into a world-destroying titan, why doesn't she? 'Cause she'll lose control? Is her ability to transform restricted somehow? If so, it occurs to me that Seraph was built on information. We could theoretically reproduce the White Titan's data and unlock her power that way. Of course, that's a wild guess.
英雄王、確かに私は破壊の化身だ。多くを残して見せた英雄とは違う。剣を振るう目的はただ一つ、破壊のみ。だがそれでも私には
You don't wanna lose the somewhat humanity you've gained? Kind of? Not really, sort of?
かつてこの姿で地上をかけた記憶がある。1万4000年前の巨人ではなく、小さき人として、ただ壊すだけではなく、確かに意義を残したはずの戦いだ。その過程を汚すことはできない。
Okay, so yeah, you basically don't want to lose the little bit of humanity you do have.
ほう。
お前の言う通り、この私はただの英霊もどきに過ぎないのだろう。けれど今の私は英霊アルテラだ。そう呼んだ者がいる以上、私はこの姿のまま破壊の大王として剣を取る。
That's the spirit, Altera.
セファールと戦いたいのであれば、この私の体と教授ごと粉砕するがいい。
Oh, I don't think he'll have an issue with that. I think he'll take up that challenge quite nicely. And now for the first time I understand something about her. Everything she just said was completely sincere. Every word of it was true, and it came from the bottom of her heart. She may be the king of destruction. She may be a killing machine. She was born that way, and I fully expect her to stay that way. But at the same time, just in this one moment, I felt a quiver in her heart. Not as Altera, the vanguard of the Umbral Star. Not as Altera, the killer machine. If she can be a heroic spirit, then
You
can be her master? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see, buddy.
これはなんだ？毒か？
No, I don't think Gil would use. I don't think Gil would use poison. Or maybe he would. Damn. I thought Gil hated poison. Or maybe that was just an assumption on my part, but I assumed he thought it would be underhanded. Poison, she said. An offensive program designed to inflict continuous lasting damage. But if that's the case, we have an option. A certain codecast can cure poison regardless of the nature of the target. This particular poison having come from a noble phantasm, it might be harder to cure, but I can at least suppress it. Altera, I tell her. I'm going to use a codecast. Hang on. Yeah, we can't just leave you to flounder, I guess. Hang on, I need to get distance. Or that's not getting distance. That's the opposite of getting distance. I assume it's this. Hang on. Hang on, I don't know how to do codecasts on keyboard. Let's see. Codecast. I assume it's... Okay, no, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Got you. So codecast left and right are 1 and 4, respectively. Yeah, you handle it. You got it. The up was 2, right? Yep. Ow. I missed what Gil said, but... Ow. What? There we go. Yeah, like a Gil? Maybe you underestimated Hero Altera, huh? No, I don't want to be locked on right now. Give me healing. Woo. Okay. We'll have to still maneuver. You said I see you're still in the fight. Oh, okay. That would be a double KO.
何のつもりだ、英雄王。
見ての通りだが、何？俺が話をつける相手は狂信の方だったのだがな。
And if we're not willing to bring it out, you have no interest.
あれにならないというのであれば、貴様に用を押し付けるしかあるまい。優勢の先兵、いや、英霊アルテラよ。貴様はまどろみの中で全てを忘れたようだがな。我が王国と貴様とは多少の因縁がある。かつての地上の話であり、 俺が誕生する前の契約であり、その相手は貴様ではなく貴様の方にだが。
Right.
お前が私と契約だと。
何、身内の恥というやつよ。ゴーハラだが、俺の父に当たる者どもは貴様に一度見逃されていてな。その折に貴様は神々に誓わせたのだ。この借りは決して消えぬ。代償をもって返却せよとな。
And you're gonna repay it by working for her.
まったく、俺には関係のない負債だが、これを踏み倒したとあってはウルクの名に傷がつこう。よって神々に
Okay.
代わって
I
俺
guess they
が
had to
貴
give
様と
some
契約しよう。
reason for him joining her side.
貴様を助力してやると
Uh-huh.
な。
それはつまりお前のようなおかしな男が私の軍に加わると。
加わるかたわけ。英霊として立とうという貴様の方針は理解したと言ったのだ。それを笑うことはあれ、阻むことはないだけよ。
It seems there's no more animosity between them. Like this means even 14,000 years as far as it goes. Yeah, the one thing that's a bit weird to me is like this shouldn't. The timeline doesn't make sense, because the time of Gil's father would have been, what, 2880 or whatever? BC? So there's only like a 5,000 year difference here between like now and then. Unless Extella takes place super far in the future, but Gil's god dad. Oh, that makes more sense. Okay. I was thinking of the King of Uruk, or not the one prior to him, because there was a filler king between Gil and his other dad. But I was thinking of the ruler who was the King of Uruk. You know. Not the one right before him, but the one before that. I was thinking of that guy. Okay, okay. If we're talking about his god dad, that makes that makes more sense. Seems there's no more animosity between them. Good, the relief floods through me. I can almost feel my consciousness collapse from all the tension and fatigue, all melting away now. Now that I've heard him out, it seems he came to test us rather than kill us. Though he no doubt would have killed us if we hadn't fought so hard.
ほう、指輪の中にマスターを収めているか。哀れなる領袖よ。貴様の言葉も間違いではない。
Thanks.
何しろ、伝え聞いた巨人の姿ではなかったのだ。俺も慎重に様子見をせざるを得なかった。しかし、そうさな。
He gave me a look just now. Or did I imagine it?
ほう、そういう縁か。面白い。喜べアルテラ。俺はこれより貴様の副官となることを決めたぞ。
I guess he recognized us from CCC? Maybe? Why? The ancient king of heroes playing second fiddle? To Altera, who's working for the Umbral Star, which wants to destroy the world? Doesn't that mean the world is finished? And wait a second, didn't he say he wasn't going to join earlier?
勢いで口にしたことゆえそれは忘れよ。いや、アルテラだけであればこのまま立ち去るつもりだったがな。
Yeah, no, he definitely recognized us.
まあよい、この俺が手を貸してやるというのだ。
Okay, that makes
二
sense.
度も言わせるな。ただし心せよ。
I really gotta play Gil's route in
貴様らの
CCC.
企みに助力することはない。たとえ貴様が命を失おうともな。
Honestly, I might not wait till extra record comes out. I might go back and play his route soon. Because I'm actually rather curious how that goes. I think it's less recognized and more looked at as CCC. So in other
こう思
words...
っておけ。最上にして最強の武器を得たと。
最上の武器。
Yeah, him. I see. Then maybe the world isn't going to end tomorrow if that's what he means by being Altera's second in command. Although I am afraid that the end did just get a lot closer. It'll be fine, probably.
経典同地の展開にしてやったというのに、これでも笑わぬか。ほとほとつまらんやつよな、アルテラ。
待て、英雄をどこへ行く？
Good
俺は
question.
貴様の軍の副官となったが、命令は受け付けぬ。大体俺が口出しをしては意味があるまい。
So he'll just... Yeah, he's pretty much gonna go do whatever he wants. He just won't get in your way. Okay.
英霊として立つのなら、その立ち方は自分で見つけるがいい。俺はそれまでヤジを飛ばすだけの男よ。
Alright, buddy. And just like that, he's gone. Yeah. It'd be like that. Is he a stubborn tyrant, or is he just free-spirited? Both?
終わったか。
Gil's a very special snowflake. Altera quietly breathes out a sigh. I can feel her touching the ring ever so slightly. Yeah, like how she strokes you. I mean, what? Aside from the difference of scale, it feels just the same as being held by Titan Altera.
どういった意図なのですか、英雄王。まさかあなたのようなサーバントが世界の破壊者たる優勢の軍門に下るなどと。
I don't think that's exactly what's happening.
なんだ、生きていたのか、聖女とやら。ならばすでに俺の述べた言葉を耳にしていよう。
I think Gil has a plan, probably.
それ以上でも以下でもない。
Hopefully.
俺は決して言葉をたがえることはない。貴様こそなんだ、ムーンセルに呼び出されたようだが、サーバントとは契約者に仕えるもの。英霊とはムーンセルを守るものではない。最終的に人間の未来に重きを置くものだ。あの征服王がそうであったようにな。奴め、最後まで自分の理由で戦いよって。まあいい。旗持ちの聖女よ。果たして貴様が重きを置くのはどちらかな？
Yeah, Jean, what do you think is most important? Yeah, don't say anything. I do plan to do the side stories after Altera. So we'll see. I just find it rather fascinating.
そのだな。今回は思わぬ予想外の結果だった。
Yeah, we helped you, and you didn't expect it.
つまり、礼を言う。かりそめの英霊である私には、英雄王はあまりある相手だった。だが、勝利を果たした。破壊せず、あそこまで持ち込めたのは、お前の力だ。
I feel like that was less of a win and more Gil being intrigued. I feel like if Gil really, really wanted to, he probably could have won. Maybe.
サーバントとしての魔力供給を受けるだけの私のみでは到底かなわなかった。お前の助力、私は嬉しく思う。
No matter what her contract looks like, I am her master, so of course I'll support her. Regardless of everything up until now, I'll spare no effort in assisting her with my code casts from now on. She doesn't have to thank me. After all, our contract binds us together.
調子に乗るな。お前が我がマスターであることには何一つ変わりはないのだからな。そうだ。これまでもこれからも。
Regardless, I feel like something has changed. Am I imagining it? Probably. It feels like we're both taking a step together. I know Altera is still an enemy, out to destroy the world. I'm still afraid of her, still cautious of her. But even so, something happened between the two of us today.
なんだその顔は。納得がいかないの。いい。
Maybe it's the look of... Never mind. Never mind.
分かったら、もうあちらへ戻れ。魔力の回復は前回と変わらず重要な役目だ。
Yeah, it'd probably be a good idea. Oh? What's up? Why you hiding your face? Oh? What's this? I feel like I've walked in on something awkward. She's hiding her face like an ostrich hides its head. What is she doing? I don't remember saying anything to the other Altera that would have upset her like this. At least, not that I'm aware of. If I did say something, I wish she would tell me. What's up? Huh? Did she just whimper? Is she afraid of something? No, afraid isn't the right word. Maybe embarrassed? Alright, well, standing and watching this isn't going to help. Titan Altera, why are you...
Hi.
Hmm?
おかえりなさい。
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Giantess who could crush you is sweet like a newlywed wife. Or, you know, at least manga-fied newlywed wife, anyway. I don't know if... Yeah, okay. I see. So Nasu wants to marry a meek giant? That's all I'm really getting from this. That's, Am I supposed to ride her hand up to the cage again? I could, but... Did I really catch her that much off guard just now? She was so relaxed and elegant before. What happened? Hero Altera's never been like this either. This is... Oh? I wish they could have gotten this expression for her, like, 2D sprite onto her 3D model better. That would have been cool. That would have been nice.
そんな
Hmm?
どうしてですか？あなたは私のマスターですよね。
Yeah? Yes, I am. And her prisoner. But some things are no longer necessary. Some things need to end.
やめる？そんな本当に本気で言っているのですか？
Yes?
だってさっきあなたはマスターだって言ってくださって。
So she does know about our exchange in front of the throne, which means she should already understand. There's no need for the cage. I won't run away. Even if we're not exactly a traditional master and servant here, that doesn't matter. I made up my mind when I used that code cast. Because... I am your master, huh? She acknowledges herself as the great king of destruction, but she wants to be a person too. I don't know a lot about the Umbral Star, but I think I know Altera enough to trust in who she is now. And I don't want to leave until I know who she'll be.
私のことを信頼してくれるのですか？
Yeah, kinda.
あなたは虜なのに、私はあなたを捕らえました。脅しもしました。痛い思いもさせました。
Yeah, this might be slightly Stockholm-esque, but you know, it's alright.
父である戦場へも強制的に赴
You
かせて
know, I'm sure we'll get over it.
指輪を。なのにあなたは言うのですね。この私のマスターであると。はい。なら私もあなたの決意に応えなくてはいけませんね。
So we can stay outside of the cage?
約束させてください。もう
Okay,
あ
good.
なたを檻には入れません。檻は破壊します。あなたには別のふさわしいものを用意しますから。
You know, I bet. Oh God, I feel embarrassed just thinking about saying this. I bet yeah, no, I can't. Let's say maybe her chest piece there would make a good blanket for us, but you know, could sleep. Yeah. How strange. Just nestled in there, you know. I don't feel any hostility anymore. My first impression of her comes back to me. How beautiful she looked. Her red eyes, the face of a benevolent goddess. My fear for her hasn't gone away, but there's something else in me now, something to counter that fear. It's the conviction that Altera is someone worth fighting alongside, even to the death.
でも檻を壊すのは明日からです。
Oh, okay.
だってそのやるべきことがあるんです。そこは従ってください。よろしいですね。
Wait. Altera, you big dummy.
ありがとうございます。私のマスター。今夜まではどうか檻の中にいてください。それから 今日は本当にお疲れ様でした。いっぱい食べていっぱい休んでくださいね。
Sure. Oh, now we can do this freely. Okay. Well, alright. Let's see. What mystic codes can we use? Honestly, 2 defense ups, 3 heals, and change. That's pretty good. Two heals for cures. Offense up. This could be good. I assume that charges the moon drive. That could be handy. I could gamble and see what I get for the other 2 out of this. Because the question marks to mean it's random, right? Because you have 3 heals and 2 heal alls. I might just go with this. It's a pretty safe option. Yeah. I think it's pretty safe. Alright, Altera.
質問ですか？つまりお話ですね。
Yeah.
いえ、私は構いません。マスターとして知識を求めるのは当然の権利ですから。ですが、ごめんなさい。あくまでお答えできる範疇での回答になります。
No, that's alright.
それでもよろしいですか？
Just do your best. Of course, I have no memories at all right now, so I'll take what I can get. Besides, I feel like a few things have already gone over my head, and I'm kind of curious about them. You know what? We already yeah, let's go with what's that body paint you have?
私の体の模様ですか？
いえ。
これはその優勢の紋章といって、
Okay.
私がセファールとして活動するための巨神化スキルの象徴というか。
She still has these markings in FGO, right? Does that hypothetically mean she could...
あまりそう見つめないでください。なんだか頬が熱くなってしまいます。
I mean, hypothetically, she could transform, right, in FGO? How did you get to be so big?
そんなに大きい、そんなにいえ、そうですよね。大きいのは事実ですし。
Yeah. You
私
are
はどの
quite
ような世
massive.
界、どのような環境にあっても巨人として存在します。多文明における人の10倍の規模を持つ。それが私の基本条件であり、私が生まれた星での常識でしたから。
You know, Yeah, I guess so, yeah. Okay, yeah.
その中でも私は特別。あなたたち風に言えば王族でしょうか。
Oh, we're dealing with the royal giantess. Okay.
かつて私がいた星における最高の素体として追加機能が与えられています。それが巨神化とも言うべき特殊スキルです。これは文明を破壊するために巨神と化す力、私の基本設計です。私の手で破壊した地層、
very impressive.
生態系、文明という概念を量子情報として吸収し巨大化していくパッシブスキルに相当します。
His passive skill might allow me to absorb the ideas of cultures as spiritron information and grow to titanic size. Okay. I didn't know such a terrifying passive skill existed. The more she destroys, the larger she grows? Just how big will she get? I kind of want to imagine it, but at the same time I don't.
さらに付加効果として
Nasu versus the rest of the writing team. Nasu, I want to know more. The rest of the developers, I don't want to know more. Any priests? Okay.
14000年前の折には地上の原生生物たちにもこの能力を付加して破壊の軍勢として刺激しました。
So, since I'm close to you now, would that affect me?
いいえ。地生体には効果がないのです。
Oh, okay. Unfortunate.
文明を壊すものが文明を成長させてしまっては本末転倒でしょ？
Yeah, I suppose.
それに私の巨大化スキルはウイルスのようなものです。過去原生生物たちは巨大化しながら次々と崩壊していきました。
Yeah, I get ya.
短命になってしまうのです。生命のあり方を歪めてしまうから。
Damn, I kind of feel bad for those prehistoric life forms now. Just die after a couple weeks. At best, maybe.
セファールは簡単に言えば私のことです。白い巨人、優勢の先兵。電脳体として存在しているという点で月のサーバントたちと似通っていますが根本的には異なるものです。ムーンセルで召喚されたサーバントには不可能なことですが私は地上にアバターを送り込めますし
Well, not that we know. I mean, Sakura sort of did. And us, technically. But we're, yeah. That was a weird case, though.
スキルとして定義される能力もあなたたちにとっては異質でしょうね。
But for that, we were actually given, like, real bodies, if I remember right? So I guess it's not technically the same thing.
例えば魔力吸収スキル、これは人工物を破壊しその量子を吸収して成長することを可能とします。
Yeah. Man-made things? So she absorbs spiritrons from buildings and machines?
ええ、そういったものも含みます。およそあらゆる術式で加工された魔力を自在に吸収するのです。 ここでいう術式とは技術、知識、文明、生体によって加工されたあらゆる力、万象すべてを栄養源として吸収します。私にとって食事の対象は文明です。
And how do you feel about that then? So she feeds on civilization, literally, and she explained it so casually, like describing what's for dinner.
地上に送り込む分身も同じです。分身としての白い巨人セファールも同様に魔力吸収スキルを有しています。地上に現れたセファールはムーンセルから送信された私のデータをもとに地上の量子で構成されたマテリアルボディです。
Yeah.
効率的に効果的に
I came, I
地
saw,
上
and
に
I
権限した
consumed.
私は文明を捕食するでしょう。あんなにお話をしたかったのにちょっぴり疲れてしまいました。
Understandable.
きっとこんなにたくさんの質問をされるのは初めてだったからですね。それとも
Or
誰かに質問されること自体が初めてかもしれないですね。
yeah, maybe.
今日のあなたはとっても好奇心旺盛ですね。でもこの辺りにしませんか？続きはまた次の戦いの後にでも。
Alright, that was interesting. Good night. Well, here we are again in the cage, surrounded by gold. Today really tired me out. I'm not just fatigued from using codecasts, but also from channeling mana to Hero Altera. I'll eat a lot to help my mana, and then I'll just have to sleep to give my mind a rest. Do I technically have a mind? No, of course, I have to. No human could exist without one. Even a digital shell has a mind and a soul. Yeah, they're just a little bit, disconnected from you currently. Then again, my amnesia can't possibly be natural. If my mind and soul were missing somehow, it wouldn't surprise me. In any case, I should try to process my thoughts a little bit before I close my eyes. About the Umbral Star as well as Altera. Before today's battle, she said her duty was to conquer the Moon Cell and manifest on Earth. Then destroy all civilization. Yeah, it's not great, but that's a little different from what Archimedes said. He wanted to interfere with the Moon Cell and call forth the Umbral Star. Yes, he definitely... Well, both of them want to control the Moon Cell, but maybe they differ on the details. Wait just a minute. Who's Archimedes? Yeah, I guess last time you saw him was prior to the split. That's true. Oh boy, Karna.
地上の私が何なのかですか？14000年前の？以前にも言った通り、私はセファールと呼ばれるものです。優勢から落とされた先兵、白い巨人。この説明では足りないということでしょうか
？Yeah. God, I don't know why I'm yawning so much. Holy fuck. She did explain it when we first met. But there's something I'm not getting, or at least it doesn't feel real to me. Because she looks human. So much like a human. She's nothing like what I imagined an alien from outer space would look like. Although it could just be that I'm just not that imaginative.
ではそうですね。どこまで語れば納得されるのかはわかりませんが、かいつまんで説明しますね。わからないところがあったら遠慮なく言ってください。まず、14000年前、優勢から落とされた本来の私は 疑似量子で構成された存在でした。
So her makeup is the same as a servant in principle. Servants are summoned onto Seraph using data downloaded from the Throne of Heroes, and are built with spiritrons. But she wasn't made on the moon cell. It sounds like she was made on the Umbral Star, right?
はい、優勢で作られたというのは正しくはありませんが、初めから疑似量子体として生まれたものです。
Okay.
私はデータ上でのみ生命として認識されるもの、地上の人々から見れば情報体に過ぎません。ですから地上で活動するためにはこの私のデータを地上に再現したもの、マテリアルボディを作成する必要がありました。私がここへ落下したのはそのためです。ムーンセルの機能を掌握して地上殲滅のための分身を作り出して。
In other words, she used the moon cell like a 3D printer? Yeah, kinda.
はい、そうですね。かなり正解に近いと思います。そうして私は白い巨人として地上の何もかもを焼き払いました。自然を、生物を、そして何よりも文明を。かりそめの分身が息絶えて崩れ去る瞬間まで。それが私の存在意義です。セファールという破壊機械が稼働する理由です。私も同じです。
I feel like 2 should be the right answer for Bond. Second one, okay. Yeah. So say...
それはあなたの思い違いです。こうして目覚めたのも優勢がこの銀河系に現れたから。なら私のすべきことは一つ。私は優勢の先兵として
I mean, if you don't want to do it though, you could always... You know, just not. you could fight for us.
セラフを侵食し、ムーンセルを掌握して、もう一度あの青い星の地上に降りて。降りる手段は何でもいい。14000年前のように分身でも構いませんし、月をうがった星の船で降りてもいい。いずれにせよ私は文明を破壊する。私はそのために生まれたものなのですから。
You know, Altera, have you ever thought about maybe doing more than just what you were born to do? Just maybe do something a little different?
はい。檻ですか?
Yeah, have you made that the new lodgings yet? Yes, I'd like to talk about the cage, Amin, thank you. Did you build it first off?
はい。私が作ったものです。きちんと作れていませんよね。きっと寝心地も悪いのでしょうし。
There's no bed or, you know, any blankets really. We're just kind of laying there in the middle of it. No comfort whatsoever.
座り心地だって気持ちの良いものではないのだろうと思います。
Yeah.
いえ、わかります。
It's not great. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not great.
ごめんなさい。不快な思いをあなたにさせたいわけではないのです。
You don't know what we need for comfort?
この手は何かを作り出したり生み出したりするためには設計されていなくて。
Yeah, I mean, you do. I mean, to build things well, you have to, you have to practice. Maybe if you practiced, creating, you might find something else to live your life for other than destruction, Maybe?
当たり前のことではあるのですけど、人間サイズの小さなものは組みづらくて不便ばかりかけさせてごめんなさい。
No, it's fine. It's fine. You did your best. It may have been cramped mentally and physically, but it wasn't that bad. It was actually easier to sleep in than you might think. But no, what I really want to know is why she went out of her way to build it in the first place.
やはりそこから出たいのですか?
No. Well, plus, haven't you already decided to not put us in there anymore? Like what? Okay. I assume one. I assume one. But yeah, okay. First option, okay.
ありがとうございます。
I was saying, yeah, because yeah, saying of course I do. Of course I want to escape, but that'd be a bit, Oh, I thought we already went to bed. I thought this was the next day already. Oh.
我慢を強いてしまいますけれど、もう少しだけですから。
Yeah, I know. Alright. Let's go to battle. Servant's been added in side missions, okay. F1. 1800 hit combo. So with 70% HP left, perform an 1800 hit combo. Okay. 6 bottles of sake. Perform 1800 hit combo. Defeat 500 enemies. Okay, should be doable, because I have the defense up on my Mystic Code currently. So I'll pop a defense up immediately and start going to town, I guess. Okay. Should be doable. Yeah. I see a dream. A dream that feels like it should be a memory. But I don't know if I have anything left to remember. My experiences, my memories, pretty much everything that makes up Natsume Hitani is gone. But even with that, I'm looking back into the past. So maybe it's Altera's dream, not mine. Going through space. I see a single vessel traveling through countless glimmering lights in a boundless sea. No, not lights, and not a sea, they're stars in space. I don't know whose vessel it is, but I know that she's inside it. A lone traveler amongst the stars. She flies faster than light for a length of time beyond all human measurement. Could that vessel be the Umbral Star itself? It doesn't look the way I imagined it. Not like a vessel of destruction at all. It looks majestic. Beautiful almost, like a jewel. Of course, I'm seeing it from a distance, and I have no way to calculate its size. I wonder how big it truly is, and whether I could even comprehend that kind of scale. It continues on its long voyage. Its journey seems endless. It simply sails along through space, illuminated by glistening stars in the blackness. And inside she waits, not only to physically arrive at her next destination, far off as it is, but to reach the right time when the civilizations within that destination achieve their pinnacle, ripe for the harvest. Eventually, the Umbral Star finds something. The moon cell. Its brother, one might say. A pure photonic crystal, 1/6 the size of the planet it orbits. The seventh heaven art graph created by an unknown race. The moon, also known as the moon cell. The umbral star then sheds a fragment of itself, aiming it toward the moon cell to raid its treasure trove of information about the Earth. The fragment resembles a single teardrop, or perhaps a comet, and she's likely riding in it. Now it begins. Could this be the end of life on Earth? The harvester has arrived, ready for the reaping. It aims to take the moon cell with all its recordings of all events on Earth. Even the records of the Earthlings' souls are engraved in its code. And at the same time, it will destroy the lives that inspired them. I can only imagine that all of this took place just before the White Titan's rampage, just before the burning of the Earth. The messenger from the stars, the embodiment of destruction, the Titan of tears. Then I see the cancerous invasion spread across the Earth. Extinction seems inevitable. She crushes all civilization and accepts no surrender. The beasts of nature suffer horrible mutations, run amok, and ultimately fall to ash. She leaves no trace of life behind. Everything on Earth and the moon is doomed to annihilation by her hands. Byakuran, I mean, it's accurate. Where's the lie? We are in fact a prisoner / master to a giantess. It's unabated fact. I don't know what to say. Simple and calm, almost like a machine. The Titan smashes everything by order of the Umbral Star, converting life and civilization into her own mana. She grows, transforms, and transcends all limits. And all the while, she thinks. No, you're questioning what you're doing? Okay, that's good. That's the first step. It's good.
どんな意味があるというのか。破壊、破壊、破壊。旅の果てに出会ったもののすべてをただ壊す。あなたたちを。あなたたちを。
You don't wish to destroy anymore?
壊す。壊す。壊す、壊す、壊す。取り込んで壊す。なんだこれは。
Life. I can sense her feelings. Hesitation, bewilderment, regret. The doubts she held as she marched across the scorching earth.
私は何なのだ。破壊のためだけの破壊を私はしている。これは違う、違う、違う、違う。
Okay, I think we found our opening to maybe convince her to rebel against Velba.
だって私はこんなもの一度だって。
You've never once wanted to destroy? Maybe? The White Titan can't stop herself. Most of the land is in ashes now. Ancient civilizations have been erased. The galaxy's original organisms have already begun to die out. They've been shattered, burned, and exterminated. Our Earth and Moon are no different to her than the other planets she's been to. She's only fulfilling her duty. She'll wipe everything out, upload all the information she's gathered back into her starship, and then, as per her programming, she'll self-destruct. Her journey will finally end. At least, that's the plan. They hit her with something, but it doesn't happen that way. That light. The light was so big and bright it nearly swallows the Titan whole. Her body, tougher than any stone on Earth, strong enough to resist the heat of stars, cracks before it. The impossible has happened. No one could have beaten the Titan, not even the very personifications of the world's concepts, those who were worshipped as gods. She'd have crushed them right alongside their followers. None of them could have stood between her and her duty. But after she struck down one particular god, the concept of conflict, later known as the god of war, it appeared. A single sword forged and refined in the depths of the earth. Whatever man or god lived to witness its birth called it the Holy Sword. The ultimate phantasm, created by the stars and humanity's deepest wishes, the embodiment of world-saving hope.
これは何だ？知っている。これを知っている。これ
Yeah,
は
the sword of Mars?
剣だ。
Your sword?
私が破壊した戦いの神が手にしていたもの。
Hmm?
でもあれよりもこれはとても小さい。人が手にするくらい小さいのに、ああ、こんなに熱い。
The white, massive figure splits in two. All the spiritrons it had absorbed from the planet fall onto the Earth's surface like powdery snow. There in a faraway land, the Titan completes its collapse. It falls by the light of the stars, to whom humanity had sent its most desperate wishes. After that, with the Titan having fallen on Earth, its memories are transmitted back to Altera's main body. The sword of Mars and the sword Safar was blasted with are not the same. Oh, okay, that's weird. Yeah, because how they translated it here, something as she defeated the god of war, it appeared, and then, yeah, okay. Yeah. Yes, okay, that was a bit... The wording, yeah, definitely was off there, if that's not the case. And that, with the Titan having fallen on Earth, its memories are transmitted back to Altera's main body. Yeah, I don't know. Her digital form absorbs the records of Earth's destruction. She's failed to perform her duty. She could neither finish off the Earth nor conquer the moon cell. The backlash from the Titan's death shuts down Altera's real body on the moon, at least for a few minutes. With that opening, the moon cell seals Altera's body away in an unknown darkness, not connected to anything else. The Zero Dark. Something about all that doesn't seem to fit. The umbral stars, supposed purpose is the harvest. But the Titan seemed hell-bent on destruction. It's like a farmer burning all his crops. Yeah, that is... weird. In any case, that particular harvest came to an end. The umbral star, having passed through the solar system, sailed on through the sea of stars, leaving its shard behind in the zero dark. And in the center of that unknown land, there was only Altera. All alone, with nothing in her way and nowhere to go. Surrounded by nothingness. At least during her journey, she could look out and see the stars, not just the blackness. Not just herself. Endlessly replaying her own memories of death and destruction. But about 13,000 years later, Altera received a new memory, sent from Earth. So yeah, in her interlude in FGO, right? I think she said that she was found in a cave, right? By the Huns, or like the Hun elders. I wonder if some of her, I guess, clone spiritrons ended up forming a small human. And then that became, the Altera, or, Attila. And because they were technically the same, that existence transferred to the main body, the original body. I guess, so something like that. She saw a rolling green field, with a cool breeze sweeping through it. No matter which way she turned her head, the field seemed endless. That memory, that feeling stuck with her. Like a precious moment from her own life, submerged in a dream. That image had a surprising origin. When the Titan fell, its body became a ruin, and in that ruin, humans found a sliver of its essence intact in the form of a small child. The tribe in Central Asia who made the discovery raised that child to be a champion for their people, a born warrior. She became their leader, all without knowing her own true name or origin, and so, still imprisoned alone on the moon, Altera experienced life as a single human. She rode freely through the plains. She headed west with her many allies. She fought against all the people of the West as an unparalleled lord of conquest. She was given a name, one very different from Sephar. She hated the sound of it, and always said she wanted something cuter, but her elders would only smile and shake their heads. And then, how cruel is this? Altera, trained and engineered to destroy all humans, gained the experience of being one. And by living as a human, she learned human emotions, which she then retained after that mortal body's death, and continued to experience as she lived on, alone in that cavern. Loneliness, emptiness, nostalgia, and the lingering guilt of all the lives she'd taken. And though the long, long dream is past now, your emotions are seeping into me. Into this empty body with no memories of its own. I realize once again how unstable my existence is, what it really means not to have any memories. I feel light and hollow, like I wouldn't be surprised if I disappeared, but I'm not afraid. Not afraid, not afraid. Who am I? My existence isn't natural, that's for sure. In fact, I think even Altera's existence is more natural than mine. I mean, yeah, seeing as how technically we're an NPC created from a human who's, like, dying in a pod. Yeah. Yeah. Not technically wrong. I awakened from the dream. Slogging off the drowsiness, I approached the edge of the cage. The cage door can withstand any amount of force, but at the slightest nudge from me, it swings open. Yesterday she'd promised to destroy the cage, but it seems... I see, she destroyed the lock. So now I can step outside. Well, outside. At least I can stretch my legs without having to worry about getting grabbed by a giant or sucked into a ring. Yes. Still, it'd be nice to get some fresh air sometime soon. Oh? Where'd your bed go?
おはようございます。たっぷりお休みできましたか？私のマスター。
Yeah. As I look up from the ground, it really hits me. Altera is so beautiful. Well, no, wait. I mean, she is, but from down here I can really see the difference in size between us. But for all her height, for all the length of her limbs, she carries herself with such grace and dignity. It almost doesn't feel right calling her a giant or a titan. Why do I feel like I'm... Okay, you know. I was gonna say, why do I feel like I'm reading some kind of fetish material? But I think it's because I am. I think you know, like some lines here and there are like, okay, that's normal. And then it's like this line right here. This is, you know, I mean, it's okay. Right. It almost doesn't feel right calling her a giant or a titan. She seems more like a goddess. Right. Even if she is a huge walking apocalypse, she's still beautiful. A beautiful monster. I had an inkling of that when I first saw her, but now, after seeing that dream, it hits me like never before. Maybe beauty is just beauty wherever you find it.
どうかされました？もしかして眠れませんでしたか？
I mean, if seeing your memories is
眠る前にたくさんお料理を出しすぎたのが良くなかったのでしょうか？
We're not animal. You know, it's okay.
ああ、それとも元気が出るようにと思って適正プログラムの肝を食材に混ぜ。
Altera? Wait, what? I ate what? Altera. We're gonna need to have a little bit of a talk. I ingested enemy programs or installed them, or that's got to be bad for my health, right? I don't know.
少量なら問題ないかと思って。
I mean, we're not dead, so I guess it's okay for now. Just don't do it again.
するかしらって。
Please. Oh, what? Like a little medicinal wine before bedtime?
ごめんなさい。冗談です。
I don't believe you. I think you were very much telling the truth.
私の声が届いていないようだったので、ちょっといたずらしてしまいました。ごめんなさい、マスター。許してくださいますか？
I guess we don't have much choice, I suppose. Well, if she's apologizing that much, and she did say she was joking, I don't believe that, but okay. But seriously, let's never actually do that. Ever. I belatedly tell her. Good morning. My drowsiness is gone now, so she doesn't need to worry about that.
はい、マスター。おはようございます。
Yep. So, what up?
少し模様替えをしてみたんです。どうでしょう。こういうことをするのは
Oops, I gotta stop resting my hand on the enter
慣れていな
key.
いというか。
No, it's alright. I don't see a bed anywhere or anything like that.
初めてというわけじゃありません。これでも経験者なんです。
Uh-huh.
ここ最初は本当に何もなくて暗いだけの空っぽの部屋でした。本当に何もなくて。
I think I have an idea of what she means now that I've seen that dream of hers. For such a long time, there was nothing here but her.
でもある日ふと届くものがあったんです。
That memory of your... Yeah.
何と言えばわかるでしょう。それはとっても不思議な初めての感覚で、あなたたちのように言うならやっぱり夢のようなものでしょうね。
Oh, we know. We saw your entire existence
見え
last
たん
night.
です。そのいろいろなものが、その経験を思い返して模様替えをした結果が今日からの石室です。あなたの大きさに合う絨毯や装飾品を作りたかったのですが、私にはまだ難しすぎて。
Well, maybe we can try doing it together.
でも
Maybe.
金貨の海だと歩きづらいでしょ。だからそれだけはのけて、なんとか生活用品を組み立ててみたのですが。
Spread them out so it's less uneven.
いかがでしょう。少しは良くなったとか思いません？
Yeah. I think it's better than before, yeah? Well, it's certainly better than being stuck in the cage, and she did spend all night making it, so I ought to be thankful. Thanks, Altera. But next time, can I request something more civilized? Ooh.
はい、ありがとうございます。よかった。喜んでもらえて。
Again, I still don't see a bed, unless she expects us to lay on those wooden spikes with the cloth laid on it. But I don't know if that would be any more comfortable than the flat metal cage.
あなたと私の大切な場所だから、少しでも、ほんの少しでも良くしたいのです。
Yeah, we'll get there.
私にはここだけだから。
Oh?
我がことながら外の私のことが少しだけ羨ましいです。私はあなたという契約者を得ることで確かに自由を得ました。英霊のような私、分身分霊に似た形で、一人のサーバントとしてセラフの新天地をかけることができます。
I mean,
でも
you get transmitted the memories of, what happens with the outside you, right? So, I mean, I guess it's not the same as actually doing it with your own physical body, I suppose.
やっぱりこの世界は狭いですから。
Yeah. Her smile is melancholic. In that moment, I can understand her feelings. The emptiness, the loneliness, and the longing. That dream of running through the fields must be running through her head nonstop. As heroic and powerful as she is, I have to ask myself which of us is more of a prisoner. She's been here much longer than I have, in this cold stone cavern. I feel that cold start to sink in. No, I just now start to notice it. It's not sympathy or compassion I feel, exactly. What I feel is a sense of purpose. I'm not fighting for the moon cell's destruction, or for the Umbral Star, as much as I've thought about both those things since I first gave Alterra a codecast. What I am fighting for is to free Alterra, to let her walk freely in the outside world again. She can't do that without me. I can fight if it's for her.
私の
Yeah?
私のために そんな風に言っていただけるのは嬉しいけれど、いけません。ダメです。
Why not?
ダメなんですよ。本当に。ただ一時の感情に身を任せたりして。
Because ultimately you will destroy and disappoint us. I guess.
私がこの石室から出るということは、ムーンセルを破壊し、支配するということ。あなたは人間です。優勢の到来を望むはずのない存在です。
Unless you rebel against the Umbral Star, that's always an option. Just saying, it's open for you.
そんなあなたがムーンセルの支配を、ひいては星の滅びを望んだりなんて。
Yeah, no one.
ありえないでしょ?
I don't know, you know, I disagree. I disagree. I think we can get you to the point where you can be yourself and not you know, I do see the impossibility, but there are other impossibilities that work here too. Of course I don't want the world to end, and especially not with me on it, but at the same time I'm a master who has made a contract with Alterra. When I fight by her side, I'm not fighting for the end of the world. I'm fighting purely for Alterra's sake, and for that I'm proud to stand by her. I don't really have any memories, so in a way this counts as my first decision. Maybe I'll have more questions later, but for now I have to go with my gut. No? Oh, we're getting closer? I think.
まるでままごとね。ほっと。
Fuck off, Elizabeth! Shut! Oh my god. Liz, you're losing a lot of the goodwill I had toward you. I'm not gonna lie.
また私の石室へ。
Just smack her!
そりゃ入るわよ。私たちの立場は対等だもの。それよい。いつまで未明領域に引きこもってるつもり？さっさとセラフの侵略を開始しなさい。それがあなたの使命でしょうに。赤のセイバーと青のキャスター。連中、あなたがまごまごしているうちにそれぞれレガリアのかけらを獲得しちゃってるのよ。いいこと、時間はもう残されていないの。いくら相手が雑魚だからってもたもたしてたら寝首をかかれるわよ。
レガリアのかけら。
I've already decided to commit to this, but the realization of what that means is sinking in deeper and deeper. I'm going to war to conquer all of Seraph. Hearing someone else talking about it, that's what made it hit me. Hold on, what did you say just now about Red Saber and Blue Caster? Why do I know those names? A nostalgic feeling starts quivering up from inside me, but it fades away before I can grasp it.
なあニコリス、変な顔しちゃって。ああ、あなたもしかして自分のこともレガリアのことも分かってないの？あのセイバーとキャスターのことも。
I mean, not really. It's kind of.
ああ、そう。 檻に閉じ込めて何のごっこ遊びをしてるんだか不思議だったけど。
Yeah. We've bん... I guess in a sense we've been getting taken advantage of, yeah.
そういうこと。
Kinda.
聞く気がないから話していなかったんじゃなくて、聞きたくないから話していなかったわけ。じゃあ私が教えてあげるが、今どんな状態なのか、そもそも
Liz.
誰のマスターだったのか。
Liz, please. What is she talking about? Her laugh keeps reverberating through my skull. No, I know my past is gone, and I know I have a contract with Altera. Does anything else matter right now? I mean, yeah, I mean, knowing about our service would be might throw a wrench in things. Maybe things were different before, but who I used to be? What could that have to do with the here and now? But there she is, ready to talk all about me before I woke up in this cavern.
いいことコリス。今のあなたは無様なくらいにバラバラなの。かわいそうって言ってあげてもいいくらい。あなたは精神と魂が抜けた体に過ぎない。電脳体を構成する3要素のうちの肉体だけ。それがあなた。精神と魂はどこに行ったかわかる？
There was the
こ
other
こにい
two.
る偽物じゃない。あなたが契約していた
Yeah.
本当のサーバントのところよ。精神のあなたはメインサーバントのもとへ戻った。魂はサブサーバントのもとへ。
Well, Liz isn't lying. I can tell that by the way Altera isn't looking at me. Natsume Hitani split into 3. The original true servants I formed contracts with.
でもそれは自業自得というものよ。だってあなたの電脳体を3つに分けたのは他ならぬあなた自身なんだから。
Well, okay, to be fair, we did it because we thought we were gonna be crushed, so... She holds some of the blame, I feel. Little bit, you know. Also, but yeah, I think Kippo mentioned it last stream, actually. Or no, maybe the finale of Caster's Route. That I do hope, like he said, that they fix the continuity issues between this and Extra. Like leave the normal endings, but make it so where like if you do all of the routes, do it like last episode in FSN, right? And you go back to the to the Saber save, and there's an extra ending. I think that'd be cool. Like they have, or like maybe you have to do a full replay to get the ending that they talk about, where both Saber and Castor are there. I don't know. It'd be. I feel like that'd be good, and I would, you know. I don't know if they'd do that though, but I feel like it'd be nice if they did, so that way, you know, you can actually see the ending that they talk about in this game.
ムーンセルの王権を司る一つの指輪レガリア。優勢に対する防衛手段を与えられたあなたは私たちから逃げるために自分自身を砕いたの。そうしてこの石室に残されたのは中身に置いていかれた体だけ。死体と変わらないただの残骸だったのに。
I think it'd be funnier if Extra Record leads to Last Encore. I feel like it wouldn't be that hard to do, right? Like, just have it so there's like a little cutscene that happens if you lose the fight against Savior, right? So instead of just doing a game over, there's like a full cutscene where it, you know, like shows, you know, the MC getting her limbs blown off, and yeah, I don't know. I think they could do it as a special dead ending if you die to Savior. I think that wouldn't be an impossibility. More complex than that, but it's not as easy to explain as this happens to us. Yeah, I mean, yeah, no. I mean, of course, right, but... I don't know. Yeah, yeah, I still have to finish Last Encore. I'm still on episode, I haven't gone past episode 5? Oh man, I need to finish that, and 0, and oh my god. It's my own fault I haven't, I've just been lazy, but I need to do that at some point. Okay, there. If I was throw that ring in the body of yours and an empty shell like a corpse.
アルキメデスも誤算でしょうね。精神と魂が抜けて空っぽだった肉体にまさか意識が残っているなんて。Yeah. ほら、何かあったわよね。その辺を示す言葉。残留思念ってやつ。
Residual consciousness? Yeah, no, I still haven't gone past episode 4 or 5. I had to go through and finish it. That's what they call it when the emotions of the tools used behind the tool and the will of the deceased stays in a certain location, reminiscent of ingrained memories. Is that all I am?
Master.
I see. That's why. I understand, or at least I feel like it makes more sense now. And that must be why I feel so empty. Assuming Elizabeth isn't lying, then it all makes sense. Although I never would have guessed I was missing both the mind and the soul. So I really am empty on the inside. Yeah, you kinda.
はあ？何落ち込んでるのよ、アルテラ。それとも落ち込んでる人間のふり？どっちにしろ、そのバカでかい体には似合わないわ。
I mean, it kind of works. A little bit.
別にいいじゃない。そいつなんて初めからただの道具なんだから。あなたにとってそいつはムーンセル破壊のための便利なアイテムでしょ。レガリアを集め終わったら捨てればいいのよ。その後は私に任せなさい。きっかり廃品回収して今までの借りをたっぷり返させてもらうから。
What if Altera doesn't want to throw us out though, Have you ever considered that? Like, yeah, she might not need us after this is all done. But what if she wants us, Had you not considered that, Elizabeth? Elizabetto? Whoops.
遠くなんて。
Yeah, she doesn't see us that way, right? We're not just a tool to you.
最初からそうするつもりで捉えたんでしょうに。今さら情が移ったからうちでずっと飼いたいなんて。
And what if she does say that, huh? What if she does tell you that, huh? What then?
あなたは優勢の使者。 あなたにとって意味があるのは優勢の指令だけ。すなわちは侵略と支配。
No.
他はみんな誤差やおまけの類なんでしょ。どうせ全部破壊しちゃうんだし。重要なのはレガリアであって、コリスなんていいとこお菓子のおまけ程度。そうよね、セファールさん。
Altera, just smash her like a fly.
いいとこで毎回
Do
お
it.
邪魔が入るわね。今度は誰よ。どれどれ。はは噂をすればなんとやらね。青のキャスターが未明領域へ向かって進行を開始したわ。
Oh, so now Tamamo is being proactive, but an hour in her actual route. Okay.
まだ通常のセラフ領域だけど、放っておけばすぐにでも未明領域へ到達するわね。
All right, man. All right.
どうする？
I guess Archimedes probably went about convincing her a different way this time, knowing what she's like now. And so he was like, okay, well, let's do this differently then.
まさか放っておいたりしないわよね、アルテラ。
No, it'd be silly.
飛んで火にいるとはこのこと。
I
障害は
guess.
一つずつ排除する。マスター、戦いの準備を。私のためにその身を捧げなさい。
Now I just feel like you're using our words against us. But, alright.
違うぞ。
Huh?
違うんだ。あの女の言葉は正しいが正しくない。
Huh? Hmm? What's with this reaction? It's not like her at all. I can see Titan Altera getting upset, but Hero Altera, well, I'm not used to seeing her like this.
私はレガリアのおまけだなんて思ったことはない。
Hmm?
むしろレガリアがおまけだ。
We're your prisoner?
だ、お前は私のマスターなのだから。
Oh. I see. So she's thinking about what Elizabeth said. Maybe she thinks I believed Elizabeth. That must be making her anxious. That's the first time I've thought about Altera and anxious together. Even knowing that the Titan Altera could feel that way, Hero Altera always came across as ice cool up until now. Then again, Altera did say from the start that the two of them were the same person, just different facets of that one persona. So I guess they do feel the same things. I tell her not to worry about what Elizabeth thinks. I tell her I know she doesn't feel that way about me. Because if she did, I'd be dead by now.
その通りだ。その通りなんだ。なんだ。わざわざ語るまでもなかったな。
Yep, no need. All's forgiven? I guess I guess there wouldn't really be anything to forgive, but whatever. Yeah, no need. Although the first time we met, you forced me to hand you the regalia on pain of death. Yeah, you know, that's true. You can't really deny that.
あれは言葉のあやというやつだ。交渉のための政治的圧力とも言う。
I don't know. I'll be honest, I feel like you would have probably killed us if we didn't hand it over. But you know, that's alright. I see happiness in her face and a little bit of shyness. And the happiness is contagious. She prizes me more than the regalia. I didn't know I cared so much about that, but now that I hear it from her, it's actually turned all the lights on. Alright, time to go. Time for the two of us to fight side by side. Or... Well, I mean, the ring is technically... Yeah, okay.
もう一つここでお前に言うことがある。これまでは話していなかったことだが、
Well, shoot.
エリザベートの言う通り、お前は肉体だけの存在だ。到底一個の電脳体としては安定した状態ではない。安定させるには他の2つ、精神と魂を統合する必要があるだろう。だが安心しろ、レガリアはすぐに集める。お前は何があっても我がマスターであればいい。そうすれば少なくとも
I
生き
guess
延
in
びる
this
ことだ
route
け
we're
はできるんだから。
actually gonna reconvene. Recombine, that is.
では出陣だ。お前のサーバントがどれほどのものかしっかりと見定めるがいい。
Oh, we never had any doubt about your strength. Don't you worry about that. Alright, Karna. Here we come, buddy.
この夢はいつ覚めるのか。
キャスター、ライダー、攻めどころだ。敵セクターを一息に落とす。
我が軍が敗北寸前とは。急げマスター。
Let's go this way and get the Noble Phantasm piece. Oh.
細密の上に緻密を重ね、レガリアの機能を解析し、ようやく叶った構成プログラムを刺激。一騎当選の命令を配下に従え、ついに実現した我が強大なる青
Unparalleled
年教
heroic
軍
spirits, huh?
それを
I mean, we have the King of Conquerors and the King of Heroes. Who do you, I mean, Karna, you know, he's pretty tough, I won't lie. You know, he's very powerful, but is he King of Heroes level? You know.
こうもあっさり蹴散らしてみせるとか反則にも程があります。未明領域の脅威、優勢の先兵、可愛い賢い玉もちゃんには見事お見通し。かくなる上は私自ら相手になりましょう。と言いたいところなんですけど、ここはお互い同じご主人様を持つ英霊同士ですし、
I mean, yeah.
こうして出会ったのも愛縁起縁と申します。まずは話し合い言っときます。
I mean, Altera is not much for talking.
はい、
But
ご主人様。タマモは血も涙もない暴君を卒業しましたから、こうして相手とも対話いたします。
yeah, sure.
それがあなたの望みでもありますからには。
対話か。
Unexpected? I thought she'd attack on the spot, that she'd write us off as evil invaders. But I appreciate this. And as long as we're talking, we should all be face to face, including me.
お前を外に出すのか。
Yeah. I think that's the best move. The other me has already shown herself. We should try to talk on equal ground. If we can do that, we should be able to earn some of their trust.
それはそうだが。
Okay. We're getting through to her. Is she saying she doesn't want me to step out? I know it's dangerous, but they know the risks too. We should at least show them we're willing to do the same. Besides, her purpose is to obtain the regalia, not to fight for the sake of fighting. So it wouldn't hurt to try negotiating first. And when it comes to negotiating, I think I'm better at it than she is. Probably.
ご主人様。
Yeah.
私のラブ感知スキルが告げています。あなたは間違いなく私のご主人様。
Yep,
月の聖杯戦争を共に戦った。
that's us, even though I never did that, but yeah, you know.
もちろん正確にはその肉体であるお方。ああ、おいたわしや。 そのような。
キャスター、ざれ言に時を費やすのなら話はこれで終わりだ。
ああ、もう何を焦る必要があります？あなただって今この時に限るのならご主人様のサーバントでしょうに。分かってますよね、あなた。今のご主人様がどれほど危うい状態なのか。
A lot. They're very unstable.
不安定で揺らめいて、残った知性が今にも消えてしまいそうなほどに儚い、そういう状態ですよね。
I could disappear at any time. I do feel empty, but hearing it put that way gives me, well, all kinds of feelings. Yeah, the idea that you might just poof out of existence, probably not the greatest. For the first time since I can remember, I feel mortal.
そこで私は提案いたします、肉体のご主人様。それにそこの白いあなたも。
You'll hand over your regalia so we can be put back together?
どうか幸福を。そんな状態のまま戦闘を行うなど自殺行為のようなもの。
Yeah, I can't really do that. Sorry.
こちらへいらしてください。私ならレガリアがなくともケアできます。というか、お望みとあらばサーバント契約なんてたちまち解除して、そのまな板女から解放してご覧に入れますとも。
Why you gotta go at her chest like that? What? I feel like that's quite uncalled for.
なんだと？
本当は我慢するつもりでしたが言います。ええ、言わずにいられますか。こんな状態のご主人様をよくも引っ張って戦闘なんてさせてくれやがりました。あなた、
No, she's not
好きで
Tamamo.
すね。不安定な電脳体は傷つきやすく治しにくい。些細な傷でさえ崩壊につながるのです。知らないなんて言わせませんとも。
私は
I've been in that much danger? Her spelling it out like that really makes me think. If Castor is offering to help, should I work with her? No, we're not gonna betray Altera. Is that my best option? To save myself, the Earth, and the Moon? A good master wouldn't have to ask. I know who Altera is and what she wants. I'm betraying all of humanity just by standing by her side. With that in mind, I should... I mean, there's no way this will change anything, right? I assume it would just lead to an immediate bad end if we stepped away. I would think. Like, I doubt there's branching paths to the story. I'm gonna refuse to betray. I'm not gonna... Nah, we're your master, Altera. We ain't leaving you. It wouldn't be right to leave her. Above all else, even humanity and the fate of the world, I'm her master. This body is certain of nothing else but that. I don't know why. No one's really given me a reason, at least not one that I can remember. But I, Natsumi Hitani, am Altera's master. I feel bad for Castor. She seems like she genuinely cares for my well-being, but I don't know her at all. That's why I won't run to her, so I'll say it right out. I won't stop being her master. You hear that, Castor?
対話は終わりだ。そもそもこの娘の命は私が握っている。逆らえば殺すと断言もした。そうだ。私から逃げられるはずが。
Really? Altera, is now the time to put on these airs of us being your prisoner? Really? Are you still going on about that? Threats aside, I'm your master through thick and thin. No matter what happens to my body, I don't plan on changing that.
何なのだお前は。
何なのだはこっちのセリフです。何ですかその赤面、何ですかそのラブ感。セイバーさんのみならずとうとう優勢のエイリアン的先兵まで陥落とか。
Yeah, Hakuno is quite something, you know. Yeah, no one does it like her. No one does it like her.
さすがですご主人様、素敵じゃなくて、お覚悟を。多少手荒な真似をしてでも取り返します。
Yeah, sure you will. Hang on one second. Okay. This will get a little rough, but we don't want to be taken back though. That's the whole thing.
私は陥落などしてはいない。いないぞ。
Right, yeah, okay.
だがマスターからの力を確かに得た。魔力、気力ともに十分。いかなる敵も破壊してみせる。
何がマスターからの力ですか。それはいいえ、問答は無用。
Power of love. Got that love, miser. That love power.
来い。お前に恨みはない。むしろ借りができた。その礼に速やかに倒してやろう。全てを消し去ろう。
私にかかればセクターの制圧なんてちょちょいのちょいです。行きましょう。阻むものを全て排除します。
ほう、複数同時攻撃か。これは序盤が最難関と見たぞ。
I'm frozen. Dude, what? Hello?
高ランクのセクターを制圧しろ。守りに徹していても押し負けるぞ。
ジャンヌ・ダルク、敵を破壊せよ。
無益な戦いではないと信じます。こちらです。
Dude, I literally can't move my mouse. Hang on. Tab out. Tab in. Okay.
我が領土を奪うというのか。面白い。
Hang on.
その挑戦を応じよう。
I'm resetting. Yeah.
Ah. キャスター、ライダー、攻めどころだ。敵セクターを一息に落とす。
敵のレジムマトリックスが完成してしまう。もう後がないぞ、マスター。私は止められない。
私にかかればセクターの制圧なんてちょちょいのちょいです。
Okay. Yeah, that's great. I love that.
行きましょう。阻むものをすべて排除します。
ほう、複数同時攻撃。
Yeah, I'm not. Okay, sure. I'm not getting the 7% health 1800 hit combo.
守りに徹していても押し負けるぞ。
ジャンヌ・ダルク、敵を破壊せよ。
無益な戦いではないと信じます。
ラケッツイン。そこだ。ありがとう。ありがとう。決めろ。軽いな。その分ね。軽いな。嬉しい。
Hang on. Oh, okay. You know what? This is a lot better, actually. These are way better. The health ones are annoying. All right, this is a lot better. All right, we're swapping to Gilgamesh. I gotta get turn the DPI down. It's way too high. Come on. There we go. Alright, let's go. Alright, Ryder. Medusa. Okay, I gotta get first hit on her. There we go, got it. Let's do Extella maneuver. Yeah, how does it feel, Medusa? How does the King of Heroes blade feel? Alright, swap back to Alterra. Yeah, very foolish indeed. I really got to deal with her quickly though, because we're losing ground. Okay. Hello. Okay. Okay, okay. I'm sorry, what? Alright. Yeah, maybe. My dear Medusa, need to be dealt with post-haste. And then you do... Alright. That's that done. Let's go here right quick. Save this section. Then we'll go to zone 4. Or the one with that's worth 4. That is. Okay. You're a big fella, ain't you? Yeah, not gonna be so big once this blade goes right up your behind, huh? this is actually quite bad. Hang on. We might have a little bit of a problem. Teensy tiny bit. Hey, what? God damn it. What was the button again for the camera? Z. Oh, it's not ready yet. Oh. That's the first loss. Oh.
レジムマトリックスが完成してしまったか。我らの負けのようだな。
I hate mouse and keyboard. I hate it. I hate it with a passion. I hate everything about it.
さすがはレガリアに選ばれた者たち。そう簡単に。
Yeah, they won't be destroyed easily.
私は破壊の決心。
Yeah, we'll make a comeback. Don't worry. Okay.
Ah, この夢は。
キャスター、ライダー、攻めどころだ。敵セクターを一息に落とす。
敵のレジムマトリックスが完成してしまう。もう後がないぞ、マスター。
We're gonna go here first.
私にかかればセクターの制圧なんてちょちょいのちょいです。
覚悟するなり。
行きましょう。阻むものをすべて排除します。
ほう、複数同時攻撃。これは序盤が最難関と見たぞ。
I'm not gonna care about side missions. If I get them, I get them.
守りに徹していても押し負けるぞ。
For now, they're just...
敵を破壊せよ。
無益な戦いではないと信じます。悪いな。
悪いな。その文明を破壊する。無視。すべてを消し去ろう。 そこだ。別れを告げろ。
Do what you can do. We'll take this and then we'll go for that plant and then go for Rider.
500体ほど散らした。ようやく聞くに足る活躍になってきたな。
我が領土を奪うというのか。むしろその挑戦を応じよう。私は止められない。喜べマスター。少しだけでも強くなった。我が軍を奇襲だと。愚かな。飛べ。まだ足りない。すべてを私の足で埋め尽くす。
セクターを落としたか。褒めてやるぞアルテラ。悪くない働きだ。そのセクターは進軍の要衝だからな。
Yeah, I'm sure it does.
帰って死守しろよ。できなければ敗北あるのみだ。数が多すぎる。貴様では全てを守りきれんぞ。守るべきものを選べ。さまつなセクターなど捨てても構わん。
Yeah. I hear you, Gil. I hear you. I know. I realized that after fucking up last time.
このままでは制圧される。早急に撃退する。我が領土を奪うというのか。その挑戦を応じよう。ラケッチ。
Come on. Spam fate.
もうプラットで好き勝手に倒すべきは何か分かっているなマスター。このままで制圧される。早急に撃退する。
戦隊か。ゴーハラだが褒めねばなるまい。
Alright, plant down. Alright. This should finish them off. Oh boy.
分身の力。
Alright.
我が手このままでは制圧される。早急に撃退する。まだ足りない。
Down here.
全てを私の足で埋め尽くす。
我が軍の勝利です。気を緩めず行きましょう。そこだ。嬉しい。
Yeah, I lost Sector A. That's alright. That's okay. As long as we have the 4-node one and this, we will be all right.
Sector 制圧が完了した。次はルーラーの元へ向かってくる。
この体で私も成長できる。このままで制圧される。早急に撃退する。そこだ。全てを消し去ろう。
Alright.
まだ足りない。全てを私の足で埋め尽くす。
制圧成功ですね、王よ。
Let's
あ
go
なたなら
get this
勝利を
plant
つかめるでしょう。
and then Medusa. Oh.
いいですね。見事な手腕でした。
プラントがいる。我が取り込む。
Yeah, I'm working on it. I just took care of it. Alright. That should be this area down. Oh, Medusa moved over here.
まだ足りない。すべ
Alright. Yeah. You're very impressive, very hot. I love you. Marry me, but
全てを私の足で埋め尽くす。
right now, we're mortal enemies. And I will not let you defeat my Jean. Not in this time period or the next.
私の何かが危うい気がします。ここで決着をつけます。援軍が来ましたからいい判断です。あなたとは性格的に近しいものに感じますが、ここは戦場です。
出会った以上生き残るのは一機だけだ。確かにお前とは気が合いそうだ。
Yeah, Terra and Medusa probably would get along. I wonder if there's an event where they ever interact. That would be quite interesting. In FGO, that is.
お見事です。この戦い、勝利は確実と見ました。
受けきれません。
No, unlock on.
軽いな。嬉しい。
Also, actually, you know what? I do kind of care about side missions now. Wait, what even was Altera's? I don't even know. Alright, whatever. Bottles of sake and 4,000 enemies.
哀れですね。
ご苦労だったな。
I tried to lock on to Medusa, it didn't lock on. Whatever. His
目標
fine.
達成 ですね。おめでとうございます。
これは少々遊びが過ぎましたか。私は止められない。無駄。ざまを。
Okay. Yeah, that makes.
もう少しお役に立て。
Go away, Medusa. Okay.
味方が攻められている。防
Let
衛に行く
us
ぞ。
go
バ
fight
トルコ。
Casta.
救援に感謝を。あなたのおかげで助かりました。
Yep. You're welcome.
髪がなびくな。
Alright, can I skip all this dialogue since we just already saw it?
とこう。
I wish. Is there like a full skip?
お前それを。
ご主人様、私もちろん正解。
キャスター。
ああ、もう分かってます。不安定で。あ、そこで私はどうかこちらへいらしてください。お望みとは。
なんだと。
こんな不安定な。
私は。
Oh, whoops. How long has that been like that? I don't even know how I did. Okay. Or spelling out like that really makes me think. I mean, yeah. Listen, okay. I don't even know how that happened. Refuse to betray. Yeah, there you go. And now spam enter again. Are you still going on about that? And she gets embarrassed.
来い。お前に恨みはない。むしろ借りができた。その。
Alright, we're going to avoid her for a moment though and go get this other noble phantasm piece.
プラントがいる。我がトリコ。先にあれを始末するぞ。
Alright. Now we'll go back and fight Caster. Oh, Caster! What was Noble Phantasm again? Let's see. Press. No, because my mute button is set to my stream deck, which is way over to the right over here. It's not on my keyboard. Unless there's a hotkey. There might be an OBS hotkey that I'm not aware of that I pressed, but C, right? C. Lock onto you. And you are about to be destroyed.
マルスと接続する。発射まで2秒。ディアードロップホトンレイ。
Stream Deck is this thing.
例外。
I need to put this down and get my hands back on the keyboard and mouse. Ah! Basically, it's like a macro device, essentially. Made specifically to use for like recording software. Oh. Wow, okay. Alright. Now she gotta go take One last sector and we're done. Let's go take this one. Yeah, you basically just have set hotkeys, essentially. Like for mute. Really, I only ever use it for a mute button, so I have like 15 other buttons that I don't use, so 14 other buttons I don't use. That's, yeah. Alright, Karna. Let's go, buddy. Oh, yeah. We'll see. Oh, yeah, you're very impressive, Karna. I know. Hero of charity, Karna. Yeah. Let's just start off strong with an Extella at the back. See how he enjoys this pounding that we will deliver upon him. Oh, now he's buffing. Oh yeah, that was... Get spit on. Karna's not that tough. Quite unimpressive, actually. Special... yeah. Yeah, we didn't get the 1800 hit combo, so we lost out on Bond for Altera, but that's fine. I hope that's fine. It'd be unfortunate if it wasn't. Yeah, Skandar, yep, please.
お疲れ様でした。存分に体を休めてください。ひとときの契約ですが。
4,000 enemies, yeah, we got that. And Sake.
素晴らしい活躍でした。次の戦いも頑張り。
Okay, that's alright. Hopefully missing out on Altera's Bond there won't harm us. I'm sure it'll be okay. Okay, from the looks of it, I'm still intact so far. No pain, no changes I can see. Looks like it won't be disappearing anytime soon. Yeah, you never know. The enemy retreated after losing their Lancer, Karna. We scored a victory, but Castor escaped with her piece of the regalia nonetheless. Yeah, what about him?
お前は絶対に私から離れられはしない。
And what do you mean by that?
だから、いや、ありがとう、マスター。
I didn't mean to click. I did the thing again where I rested my hand on the enter key and I accidentally pressed down.
そのだな。いや。
Yeah, that's all, huh? All right, yeah, whatever you say, Altera. Whatever you say.
ありがとう。石室ではゆっくり休め。あそこの回復効果は多少なりともお前の肉体を維持させるのに役立つはずだ。
What a little tsundere.
お前は私のマスターだ。私はこれと選んだ虜を死なせはしない。
How kind of you. Altera's extra scenes locked behind Bond. Do I lose out by missing that one Bond level? Oh, man. Well... You can just check back after boosting her bond during side missions.
ではしばしの別れだ。次の戦いで会おう。
Yeah, but the thing is, I remember those extra scenes, but I didn't know how picky it was. Like, do I have to get every single bond level available, or can I miss one and be okay? You know, that kind of thing. The King of Heroes, Gilgamesh. I'm so surprised I almost forget how to breathe. He's not the enemy. He's our ally in theory. So I tell myself there's nothing to fear. But I don't quite believe that. Why is he here while Altera's gone? Because he wants to talk to you. I guess not really. No. It's kind of disconcerting, but you know, it could be worse.
魂もなく精神もない抜け殻が己の正体だとであれば朽ちゆく運命を嘆くか世界の無慈悲なる様を呪うかというのがありきたりの反応だが
And yet we're strangely composed.
あれこれ抜け落ちていようとあり方というものは一朝一夕には変わらんな常に目の前のものを第一とする常に自身にできる最善に手を伸ばすそれがどれほど困難な道であろうとその困難さすら気に留めるまったく前向きにも程があろう
Gilgamesh shrugs his shoulders and hurls his taunts with a wry smile, mock amazement in his voice. I can't even begin to understand what he's thinking.
まあよい。せいぜいあがけ。貴様のそのあり方が何かの運命を変えるかもしれない。
You wouldn't have us any other way, would you, Gil?
俺からの忠告はそれだけだ。最後まで己の愚かさを貫くがいい。
That was the plan. That was the plan. Was that a warning or some kind of reassurance? Or was he just teasing me that whole time? Hard to say. Anyway, back to the cavern for now. Oh, hi. Don't eat us. I mean, I assume you wouldn't, but you know, you never know. You're holding us pretty close to your face. I need to confirm something. Well, I want to, at least. Out of the 3 elements of a digital shell, I'm in a situation where I only have one. Castor told me I'd eventually fade away because of that. So before that happens, I have to retrieve the mind and soul and fuse them into myself. Altera stayed quiet about that. Was it because she didn't want to worry me?
はい。そうです。危険性を告げることはあなたをいたずらに恐怖させてしまうと。
Yeah, but we probably deserve to know, so we didn't just start randomly falling apart out of nowhere, you know.
思っていました。
Why is she hanging her head in shame? She was only trying to look out for me, and there's nothing to be ashamed of. Just as I thought. I had a feeling, but this confirms it. This Altera is much shyer than the Altera on the outside. Alright, V6, have a good one. Have a good night.
そんなことを言うのはどの口です。あなたは。
Yeah, what should you do about it, huh? What should you do about it, Altera?
私の、そう、この私の。
Your prisoner?
私の虜になってしまったということが、一体どんなに恐ろしいことなのか。こんな風に。
Yeah, what kind of peril? Go on.
何をされてもこんな風にギュッとされても何の文句だって言えないのですよ。
I don't think we would complain, to be honest.
あなたは自覚すべきです。
I'm
私の虜であるということ。
getting shades of Nasu's fetish again.
私の
This is actually okay. You know, I can't say I wouldn't enjoy being held into a giant woman's chest. So, you know, maybe Nasu is cooking here. Maybe he's cooking. This is actually okay. It's not like the first time when I thought she was going to crush me. She's still squeezing me, but not hard. She's soft and warm. Altera's body has a bouncy kind of beauty, and being this close to her skin, to her body, it feels great. I'm sure it does. Maybe it's the fatigue talking, but I could stay here forever. Just me and this comfy giant monster enveloping my whole self. Yeah, I'm getting sleepy. Every part of me is starting to relax.
そんなに強く抑えていないですから、ちゃんと気をつけてください。でないと。
Altera, we're asleep.
ずり落ちて大変なことに。
Now, from head to toe, I feel a whole different kind of softness. How exactly did I get into this situation?
マスター。
Yeah?
あまりもそもそしないでください。そんな風に。
I'm getting a little uncomfortable, I'm not gonna lie. What are they cooking? I don't even know anymore. Hang on. Why? Why?
ダメですよ。
What are we doing, man? What are we doing? Brother, I threw my headset on the floor. Oh my god. She no. Huh? What? Am I doing something naughty here? No, I'm just dancing around happily because you saved me from falling. That's no problem. No problem at all. first the Nero scene in CCC, or almost scene, kind of. Now that, like, bruh. I mean, to be fair, I guess that's just CCC in general, to be honest. Not really just the Nero scene, but like multiple scenes throughout, so but no problem at all. None. Sure.
でもそんなにお好きなようなら我慢します。ひどい人マスター。
Is Nasu trying to convert us? Like, I feel like he has ulterior motives here other than just writing it for himself. I feel like he's trying to convert people, and it's kind of working.
こんな私恥ずかしいです。
No problem here. No problem. Right, no problem at all. I think I'll stay like this for a bit longer. Technically, Nasu is the super. You think he didn't have a single hand? You know, I refuse to believe that he had zero hand in this. There ain't no way. Or someone was trying to appeal to him. Either way, no, I don't know, man. Oh, Terra's trembling voice is nice on the ears too. You don't need a single the other. Probably. When.
今日のマスターは意地悪です。
So for no particular reason, y'all know of any good Giantess visual novels? Or, you know, visual novels with Giantess heroines? Just asking for a friend. I mean, yeah, true. Very, very true. Yes, and again, yeah, no, you're not wrong. Obtained a reward for strengthening your bond. Alright. Right. Well, install skills, yeah. Settings, right? Yeah, install skills.
どうぞお受け取りください、ご主人様。私からの日頃の感謝の気持ちでございます。
受け取るがいい。たまにはねぎらいも。
これを送ろう。
私からの贈り物です。どうぞ受け取ってください。
Okay. I don't know why we got. Haven't. Oh yeah. Okay. I was gonna say, like, that's odd. Attack power increases the number of KOs. That could be good. Attack power against servants. Strength. Oh yeah, this is OP as hell. Throw that on. Movement speed, I don't really need. Then power of normal attacks. I think it might be better to go with bravery A+5 instead of just a base. strength up, we can exponentially go higher. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. I could drop this for now and put the normal attacks up on. EXP gain could be good. I think I'll leave it with the three I currently have on, though. Yeah, those will do. So I'm guessing during this next talking phase, because she's not at Bond 5, I'm gonna miss out on a scene. Like, if it's that picky about it. No, the extra scenes are set. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's fine then. Alright. Talk. One day in the stone hut. I can feel her gaze. She's been staring right at me for a while now. At first, I thought it was just my imagination, but she's still doing it. I raised my eyes to her, just a little. This is pre-redecoration. She's clearly looking in this direction. Does she want to say something? Regardless of what it is, I don't know if I can handle this. I ask what's wrong, and then suddenly...
別に何もありませんが。
Okay, why are you staring?
私にとってこの石室で待機状態を維持するのはごく自然な行為です。
That sounds like a coping mechanism to cope with being trapped here for, you know, over 10,000, 14,000 years, right? That's kind of what it sounds like. Although you've only really had this sentience for what? Like 1800 years? So... or however long it's been since you lived that human life. I mean, I assume she had a somewhat of a consciousness prior to that, just... Yeah, we'll just say the 14,000 years.
ですから、私が沈黙を続けているのは別段不自然なことではないのです。
Also, not out of the ordinary, because, you know, you usually don't have people to talk to.
おしゃべりをしたいけれど、何を話したら良いものかなどと戸惑うようなことは万に一つもありません。
I totally believe you. I almost think she meant the opposite of that last part. If that's the case, let me try to think of a topic she'd like. Oh, I didn't realize we were on her shoulder. Am I blind, or were we not there? Okay. What's the deal with the treasure? What's with this mountain of treasure? It is treasure, right? That's obvious. So does it represent mana from Seraph or some other sort of Spiritron resource?
財宝、気に入っていただけましたか?
Yeah, kinda. It's aight.
富、名誉、人の求めるもののうち、自己実現の欲求に属するものを量子で構成されたものなんですけど、これは夢の影響なんです。外でサーバントとして戦う私、その元になった英雄の追体験
Yeah, you probably had quite the treasure hoard when you were the hero. I was gonna say human, but given this lore, I don't know even if you could call the one that lived as Attila the Hun human or not, because it was technically an offshoot of an alien. Yeah, okay. Oh, well.
私はかつてこんな風にいっぱいの財宝を集めて眠ったようなのです。その体験がこうして再現されています。可愛らしいものがないのは残念というか、戦利品ですから仕方ありませんよね。
Yeah, I guess not.
とにかくキラキラしているものに悪いものはありません。あなたもこういうものがお好きなのです。
Yeah, the shiny things are, yeah, they're alright. I don't mind shiny things, I guess. Oh, hold on. You don't need to scoop it all up like that. And you definitely don't have to hold it all over my head. Great. It's like I'm standing under a bulldozer.
遠慮しなくてもいいです。さあ、あげますね。全部あげますよ。
If we wanted it, we could have just scooped it off the floor ourselves. I don't need this. I couldn't even carry this much, and I don't have a use for it. Besides,
ほら、ささー。綺麗。黄金の滝のようです。
This is probably hurting us, Altera.
王様の夢でしょうか。
Like some of those coins are really, really big. Like, look at the size of some of those. They're as big around as our head.
ほら、走り回っても無駄ですよ。私からは逃げられません。観念して受け止めてください。
I'm not gonna lie, Gogeta. With this dialogue, it kinda, it might be. It might. I feel like this might be a substitute for. Okay, you know.
どうぞたっぷり溺れてくださいね。私のマスター。
A bath full of gold. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Right. Uh-huh. Sure. She heard wrong. Gold baths are tacky, and bathing in gold is physically impossible. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. If she doesn't stop pouring it on me, I think she's going to crush me to death.
そうですか。そうですよね。ごめんなさい。また失敗してしまいました。私、ついはしゃいでしまって。
Yes, it's fine, Altera. It's fine. You didn't have any. Wait, you just didn't think about it. I like to imagine this means that she received knowledge of DuckTales. Oh yeah, with Scrooge McDuck diving into his gold. I guess.
喜んでもらえるかと思ったのですが、残念です。とても。
What exactly is this cavern?
この石室についてですか？
Yeah.
仕方ありません。質問されるからには返答しますとも。ええ、あくまで質問があってからですよ。
Yeah, just quit being all smug, okay? Just tell us. Fine with me. If she talks, I'll listen. Far be it from me to ruin her good mood.
ここは優勢本体から切り離された優勢のかけらの中。ある意味ではコクピットのようなものです。 優勢のかけらは隕石ではありますが、同時に星船、宇宙船でもあるんですよ。その降下機能しかないものですが。
So not a very good ship then. If it can't take off. The cockpit? But I don't see any seat or controls or instruments. I understand the point of the metaphor, but I don't really see the resemblance.
操縦桿。ああ、馬でいうところの手綱や飛行機のレバーのようなものですね。
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
ごめんなさい。私、また機能的な話だけをしていました。
What, you control it mentally?
完成飛行中のコントロールは私が行います。私はパイロットではなく制御機器の一部です。そういう意味では操縦桿そのものと言えます。
So what you're saying is the joysticks and like knobs are your never mind. Don't worry about it. I wonder how that works exactly. Does she adjust the way she sits or something? The term autopilot comes to mind. So I guess this place is cramped by what I assume are Titan standards, because it was designed to seat just her.
そうですね。ここはただ私を収めるためだけの空間ですから、常に必要最低限の広さしかありません。
I see, but wait, what if she grew? Would it be too tight for her then?
心配してくれるのですね。ありがとうございます、マスター。でも安心して。確かに私のスケールは魔力吸収によって変動しますが、この石室もその変化に合わせて拡張されますから。
So it'll grow if you grow.
とは言っても、
Okay.
常に必要最低限のスペースですから、自由に動けないことに変わりはないのですが。
But then, could you not override it to just give yourself even more space without growing? Does this place not have a door? There isn't really a traditional door here, yeah. No clear way in and out. More to the point, it doesn't look like Altera has any way out of here. Why is that?
扉はありません。だって扉があるということは、それは部屋である、
makes
ということでしょ。
Yeah.
ここはただの空間です。私はここから外に出ることはありません。だから扉はないのです。でもそうですね。こんな狭い空間ですが、あなたたちにとっては巨神の寝台、部屋と思ってもらえるのは嬉しいです。ですから精一杯おもてなしさせていただきます。
Yeah, you do that.
あなたは壁の亀裂を通ってやってきた初めてのお客様ですもの。
Wait. What do you mean by what do you mean by customer? Like an inn or what? She laughs. She says that, but is that sadness I see in her eyes? Probably. It might just be my imagination, but I definitely felt a hint of a cloud behind her smile. Loneliness, solitude. That's what I felt for a moment. For her. Of course, I don't even know if she has human feelings or expresses them the way humans do. But if she does, then wouldn't she be unhappy about being stuck in this cavern for all those thousands of years? Wouldn't she want to be free?
自由ですか？ああ、そういう風に考えたのですね。
I mean, yeah, why wouldn't we?
いいえ、自由ならあなたという契約者を所有したことで自動的に獲得できています。 その質問は私にとってはもう意味のないものですね。
This sounds like cope.
だって私はこんなに自由です。
I hate to call you out like this, but this sounds like massive amounts of just cope. I can't lie to you.
サーバントのようにして石室の外で活動できていますし、私にとってとても素敵な体験です。
Oh god, I'm so yawny today. I don't know why. I feel like we might be talking past each other. Here, Altera is free, sure, but I was talking about the Titan specifically.
いいえ、この石室からは出られません。ここが私の世界です。私は外に出ないし、出ないようになっています。そういう風に決めて。
How would you know you can't? Like, have you tried before? Or did you just assume you can't?
ええ、そう。決まっているのです。
I don't know about that. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, I know yesterday I said I had like 4 hours, but I think I'll leave it there. Because I don't know if we'll be able to do all of the next day's initial dialogue, the battle, and the ending dialogue before I have to stop. So yeah, I think it'll be best to just leave it here. Yeah, honestly, I don't know where Altera's route is ultimately going to lead. I want to believe her ending will be the best ending, which it'll have to be, right? If the game, because there's a sequel game in Fate Extella Link, so it must. There has to be a good ending, like a really good ending. Or, you know, at least decent ending, I would think. Actually, though, I say that, but going off the summary for Link, actually, I don't know, actually. Because the Steam summary for Extella Link is like, the Moonstella is now like the last bastion of humanity. So maybe Velber or Altera comes and does like ravage the earth and people escape to the moon. That actually could be the case. Calling Extella Link a sequel is complicated. I don't know, I guess we'll just have to see, but oh god. Sorry, that came out of nowhere. You know, my voice is dying. I like that they're giving Altera more humanity, and it makes sense, right? Because like we saw from the other two routes that this MC was willing to die alongside Altera. So like obviously Altera had to give Hakuno a reason to want to be with her. So I suppose it's not that crazy that she was actually quite nice and strangely sweet. I wasn't expecting her to actually be this like dere. at all, really. But I appreciate it. I mean, I guess it's not that crazy because she is. I don't know. I feel like basing my thoughts on her off like the FGO version wouldn't have been the best idea, but it weirdly actually works. Now that I'm seeing this side of her here, it does work. You know, I don't know if I appreciate the, you know, Nasu / the writing team trying to get a fetish for giantesses, you know, that I don't know if I appreciate that, even if it is maybe slightly working, but I am interested to see where this goes. I feel like we have to win, right? Ultimately, whether that has Altera working with us to beat Velber, or if we end up having to. Yeah, I'm choosing to believe Altera will do the right thing in the end. I think that's where my heart lies currently, and so that's what I'll believe in. But for now, though, thank you guys for watching, and yeah, I'll member stream tomorrow, and then we'll probably continue and or maybe finish this on Monday, maybe, possibly, we'll see. But yeah, I will catch y'all later. Peace.